doing? This is DR.J.A.JONES with TGIW. Thank God it's Wednesday weekly. I'm glad you're here with me today. Now, I want to be up close and personal with you. I want to talk about the B3 attitude. And this attitude would help you to have a better attitude in life and relationships. The first thing I want you to know is this: believe in yourself. You're not a mistake. I just want you to know that you were born with a purpose. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You look the way you look because of genetics. You may look like an aunt, a mother, an older sibling. You may look like an uncle. You may look like your first cousin, but you may not like how you look, but that doesn't create who you really are. Who you really are is when you believe in yourself and you come to the realization in who you really are. See, I used to have low self-esteem. I had a lot of anger issues as a young teenager growing up. I had a lot of areas where I worried a lot. I called myself a worryholic. I lacked confidence because of all of the mental and relational issues that I've had in my past life as well as growing up. So you got to realize one thing is this: if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. You have to believe in yourself. I used to look in the mirror and tell myself, I believe in you. I don't want you to do that. You got to look at yourself sometimes and say to yourself, as you are seeing yourself in the mirror, I believe in you. Sometimes I just take a walk and I talk to myself. You can do it. You can overcome. You can beat this thing. It doesn't have to beat you. You don't have to worry about it. God has it all in his hands and is all under control. So you have to believe in yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing is this: listen, you have to become. You have to become. You have to evolve. You have to be all you can be. Romans 12 verse 2 says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to reprogram your mind. See, I made up in my mind that in order for life to change, I have to change. I have to get better. See, I must be the change that I want to see. And it starts with me, and it starts with you. Because people have a tendency to see problems and not solutions. Listen, you may have heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again, because faith comes by hearing. You need to be a solution-oriented person and not a problem magnifier. In other words, some people make a mountain out of a molehill. We've heard that before, but your attitude is so important in order to live out the plan of God for your life. You must become better in your mind and how you think, the choices you make, in the relationships you are in the food choices you make when you get ready to eat. You must become better in how you're spending your money and how you talk to your family or talk to your children or talk to your spouse. You must get better, and you can grow personally. See, you are where you are because of your mental attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude, and it takes you to a higher altitude. It takes you higher in life. So you have to become, you have to grow. And growth doesn't happen overnight. You have to make a choice to grow as a man, as a woman, as a leader, as a mother, as a father, as a husband. You have to make the choice, and then you become better in everything that you do. Your skills get better. You have better confidence. See, I didn't like to speak before people. I didn't like to say anything because I was afraid of their faces. I was afraid of what they may say. But one day I realized that once I renew my mind and get my mind right based on God's word, my life gets better, and you would get better. You would go from the caterpillar to the butterfly. There will be a metamorphosis that takes place in your life. You must become. The third thing, listen to me well. You have to be yourself. I already said that you must believe in yourself. You must become. But the third thing is this: be yourself. What do I mean by that? You have to be yourself everywhere you go. Don't compromise. Don't change. Don't act different when you're around other people than how you really want to act. Now, if you're at school, if you're at home, if you're at work, you could be at church, you could be in the community. Just be yourself. God only made one of you. So be you, because the other person is taken. You are the only one like you. Don't be a copycat. Be authentic. Be real. Yes, you have problems. You have issues. So be real. I remember when I used to try to fit in a group and with my friends or at work, I wasn't being real because there are times I wanted to say something, so I held back. There are times I wanted to do something, but I didn't do it because I felt like I could contribute to the conversation or to the group. I could contribute to a project, but I held myself back and I suppressed my feelings. I suppressed what I wanted to say and my emotions. And you know what? That's not healthy. That is not healthy. You can blow up, you can get sick, you can be bottled up, and all of a sudden you'll break down. So you have to realize once you believe in yourself and you're growing and you're becoming, you got to believe in yourself. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, I believe in me. I believe in me. Be light. Belight. Be light. In other words, be real around others that don't recognize your gift and your value. Yes, there are people that will not even recognize you because they like to talk. They like to monopolize the conversation or the group. They like to just take over, but that's all right. You just be real. God has given you value to make a difference. So you do bring value. You bring a gift to the table. So when you step in the direction and you be free to be yourself, you will make a difference in other people's lives because you are an asset and not a liability. You have a voice, you have vitality, and you are strong in who you are. God only made one of you. Listen, believe in yourself, become, grow, and be yourself. And I guarantee you, you'll be on your way to having a better attitude and a better life and a better relationship. This is DR.J.A.JONES. I'll see you the next time. You can do it. I know you can. Be yourself.